The competition to be named Champions League top scorer for 2023-24 is set to be warmed indeed as Europe's best strikers pursue the lofty crown. Erling Haaland was ablaze in Europe's chief contest last season, scoring 12 objectives in transit to Manchester City's victory in Istanbul, yet he isn't the main world-class objective getter meaning to lead their club to progress. Kylian Mbappe, as Haaland, is quickly moving through the positions of the best Bosses Association scorers, and the PSG star is set to represent a critical danger to the Manchester City striker. You can likewise never limit any semblance of Harry Kane, Mehdi Taremi, Robert Lewandowski, and Napoli contract killer Victor Osimhen, all things considered. Here are the most productive marksmen on European football's most renowned stage. 1. Rasmus Højlund. Rasmus Højlund has partaken in a splendid beginning to life at Old Trafford since making his £72 million move from Atlanta over the late spring and has been conveying a dull Manchester joint assault in the Bosses Association. 2. Alvaro Morata. For the greater part of his profession, Alvaro Morata's name has been inseparable from striking uncouthness among football's more generalist crowd. Be that as it may, he is hushing his skeptics big time this season. As could be, he's getting into those superb scoring positions, however for a change, the Spaniard is polishing them off like every top striker. 3. Evanilson. Brazilian marksman Evanilson joined Porto in 2020 from Brazil's second-level club Tumbes for an ostensible expense of £8 million and has since formed into a genuine ability. The 22-year-old aggressor fell off the seat to score a full go-around as Porto energized from an objective down to beat illustrious Antwerp 4-1 on matchday 3. 4. Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland's unimaginable presentation season at Manchester City saw him kick off something new in the Chief Association brilliant boot race, terminating 36 objectives for Energy Guardiola's side. Haaland added the Bosses Association brilliant boot grant to his homegrown crown, with 12 objectives in European activity, as City wrapped up a memorable high pitch toward the finish of the mission. The Norwegian monster is by hungry for objectives and is a number one to protect his UCL Brilliant Boot prize. 5. Antoine Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann burned through 2 fruitless seasons at Barcelona prior to getting back to Atletico in 2021, where he needed to get through certain scoffs from his own fans. However, he immediately prevailed upon them with his heavenly exhibitions, re-establishing his status as group pioneer, scorer, and a top-notch playmaker. The Frenchman was ostensibly the best player in La Liga last term, and that great structure has extended to 2023/24, having framed a deadly going-after organization with Morata. 6. Harry Kane. Bayern Munich fans had tremendous assumptions when their club forked out a club record expense to sign Britain skipper Harry Kane from Tottenham Hotspur over the late spring. Thus far, the 30-year-old objective machine has satisfied the expectations wonderfully, showing exactly why he is viewed as perhaps of the best striker on earth. Kane's effect in his group's fortunes has been surprising, with astonishing vision, playmaking skills, and dangerous science, with Leroy Normal definitely working on his partner's efficiency before objective also. 7. Julian Alvarez. Julian Alvarez has become one of the principal names on the City team sheet this season after assuming the part of successful reinforcement to Erling Haaland and is in super hot structure in the continuous season. However, endorsed as a striker, the World Cup winning Argentine forward is getting a charge out of extraordinary progress in a going-after midfield position, providing Haaland in the consequence of serious injury to Kevin De Bruyne. 8. Jude Bellingham. Scoring grasp objectives, giving helps while giving the tirelessness and energy on the pitch. Is there anything genuine Madrid star Jude Bellingham mightn't? The 20-year-old is rapidly turning out to be the marking of the late spring after he joined genuine Madrid on a €103 million exchange from Borussia Dortmund, turning into a firm fan number 1 and right now being hailed as a Galactico. Climbed to the number 10 situation via Carlo Ancelotti, Bellingham has illuminated his objective scoring numbers to start life at genuine Madrid, adding objectives to his generally great range of abilities. 9. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus joined Weapons Store from Manchester City the previous summer. He began violently, however has battled to show such productive structure in homegrown circuit from that point forward. Notwithstanding, he's looking speedy so far in the bosses association.
10. Brais Mendes.
Genuine Sociedad have made a speedy beginning to what resembles being a tight gathering D, with the objectives of going after midfielder Brais Mendes demonstrating critical.
What is your take on this rundown, folks? Share your considerations in the remarks and buy in for more.